So when submitting a trademark application, you will be asked to identify the characterization of your mark. And when you hear this, you're probably wondering, well, what the heck does that mean? Here's how to think about it. It's the way your mark appears, literally. There are different ways to claim it. So one is called a standard word mark. When submitting a standard word mark, we use capital letters and in all capitalizations state the mark, whether it's a name, a slogan, whether it's one word or many, all capital letters stated plainly. A standard word mark protects that branding regardless of the font, regardless of the other accoutrements that accompany it. It really gives you the most flexibility. On the downside, just a little bit, it's also looked at a little bit more strictly. What I mean by that is examiners are going to think you're trying to capture a broader scope of stuff. And so in what we call crowded fields, so think of brand names that have lots of registrations in them. Let's say you have a business with the word diamond and you're trying to claim, I don't know, diamond dentistry. Then there's going to be lots of other brand names, diamond, for lots of other products. And so if you come in with a standard word mark, diamond, in an area, the examiner is going to think, oh, you're pushing on the rights of others a little bit more than if you stylize your mark, which leads to the second kind of mark. That's one that's stylized. A stylized mark claims a word or slogan in a particular font or with a particular appearance. So think of, for example, eBay, and let's say this particular brand using the EBAY with the rainbow of colors in it, right? That would be a stylized mark example. It could be a script, and so it might be an Arial script font. That's a particular stylized mark example. Another kind of mark is a logo mark, and this is when you have a specific, what else do you call it, a logo, and you explain to the trademark office what that logo looks like in words. Explaining even a simple image in words can be challenging. Let's say that you, I don't know, have a computer company and you want to register a logo with an apple with a bite out of it. Well, when you submit your application with that image, you're going to have to describe it and state that it's in the shape of an apple. You might even describe the specific kind of apple with a bite out of the upper left-hand corner at approximately 10 p.m. Or at a particular angular degree in the logo. The examiner might come back and request that you describe how big the bite is. So let's say that the apple includes one leaf. You would describe, and it has a leaf, and where that leaf is. Does the apple have a stem? You would describe the stem. So every aspect of the logo must be described in words after you've submitted the logo itself. And another kind of trademark that is frequently submitted is a design mark, or sometimes we call this a 3D trademark. These are things like the bottle of a Coca-Cola bottle. I have a client that's in the pet industry, and they submit designs for trademark registration on their pet toys when their design patent applications expire. So in summary, there are three ways to describe the mark you're submitting. One is a plain word-based mark, which of course includes the slogan, a stylized word and mark, which then you would describe what that stylization looks like. And then third, the logo with a description of the logo, or you can check another box, or your attorney will check another box for a combination mark, which uses one or more of these elements in combination with their descriptions.